lack of AP on the T1 side could potentially become an issue. We see 369 is playing grass. I am expecting him to probably go more of that tank route. Kanavi, of course, knows now that he has been spotted.
Yeah, Owner immediately blast cones his way over there. Kanavi trying to fight back, but already Owner is going to get the flash. He's into the brush, though, and Knight, he comes around in first blood for Kanavi. Shelly to come down and try and get them first Terror Blood.
Kanavi is here, though, and missing is on the roam, but Kanavi getting really chunked.
Yeah, Cyclone's massive. He gets over the wall with the Warrior Tricks. A very cute little play there, but now 369 is left to the Wolves, and he's underneath the turret. He's going to be taken down. Speaking of Wolves, he's going to gobble him up. He can't because there's a tether range, but never mind. 369 here, possibly going to get dove again. There is the all-out, just delivers him to Owner. Fantastic cast, but there is another flash for 369. It's not enough.
He's not showing on the map, so they have to know he's looking for some sort of flank angle. And again, that is YT1.
That's a flash. Tibbs, massive wombo combo, and immediately the Thresh is going to go down as well.
Already got his Sunfire completed. It's pretty much purely physical damage on the T1 side.
Well, Faker engaging onto the Brom here, and immediately he is just dead. Showed him the door, as it were, as now Owner is going to have to skip himself out of there. Tibbers.
The backline can't actually add anything but either a Brom or Zeus.
Another hook from Faker. Immediate cleanse from Ruler there, though. It's like he didn't get CC'd from that passive, but another one comes through. Carrier is going to land his own. They're just one-upping one another here. Zeus underneath the turret. He finds the Q onto missing, and everyone's going to sail up, and now the max range hook from Faker as they take down the turret, but it trades for Faker's life. Another hook's going to connect because, of course, all of them do.
Have seen him get caught in situations like that many a time as the hook.
Yeah, going to connect. That is going to be a second to come through as well. Flayed back. Not a whole lot of damage, though, but Carrier is still going to be able to take down 369. It's going to be a massive cyclone, but Lamb's Respite is going to come through. Faker just flashes barely onto the end, but now it's Ruler's turn to clean up, and he's getting excited. Zeus down so incredibly low, and the Aphelios going to get pulled in and taken down. JDJ wanting to try and get an advantage in this fight as the zap just barely.
But didn't actually find Ruler, so he was able to just continue to do damage.
Oh, there it is. Here's the advantage. Oh, never mind, and he'll take the land to safety. And Hook is going to go just a little bit wide here by Carrier in the mid lane as Knight just throws a bear at him, and that is a really dead Thresh, guys. I don't think there's going to be any way out for him. Teleport to come forward as well as JDG. 10 seconds on Ocean Soul. Zeus wrapping around, but it's a 4 versus 5. Missing. He's just walking towards them. Cyclone is going to land onto everyone as Gumiushi gets knocked up. He tries to open. It's a double kill for Ruler.
JDG could very well just close the game here if T1 misstep.
See whether T1 have one team fight left in them. Another hook is going to connect there as they're underneath this inhibitor tower, but immediately Owner is going to go down. He couldn't hold again. Faker is going to follow. Gumiushi's in amongst 5 people, and T1 are relegated to the fountain. That is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Game 1, much like it did in 2022, is going to go to JDG in this one.
And JDG, full control. It starts with first blood. Kanavi outplays Owner, stays alive. But to me, it's about Knight and missing. The amount of control in the fights from this Brom combined with Knight's engages means that JDG take a commanding Game 1. Cryo was going to be extremely hard.
Look at Owner. He's coming. So they want to try to position with 4 members bot to try to actually harass here and stop this. Faker is coming down.
Yeah, they have full information. There is the grand entrance. The knockback's going to come through. The flashes to come out there. Owner's going to get stunned up with the permafrost, but it's first blood going to Faker. Immediately answered by Knight here. Both mid laners walk out 1-0. It's just going to be a feather or two. As now Knight is going to come on over to Faker here. These twin fangs just layering on top of Faker. Knight is going to go down. Accelerated game potentially for both of these mid laners. Of course, Tristana does like to get to those spikes a little bit earlier as well. As now 369 does still have flash. He's going to use it right now. Is slowed down by all of these saplings. Bramble smash to push him back in. Kanavi's going to come up 50% health. Decent Q there. Is going to knock up one. Is now T1. They're desperate to try and find one of these. Permafrost is going to keep Owner at bay, but Faker is moving in now. There's the immediate flash out as well. Double knock up from Zeus as they take the first one, and Faker is going to look to try and take down 369. He's knocked up though as Zeus tanked the tower for as long as he could, and Faker's going to get it.
They lose control of their bot side jungle, and now it's 4-man bot here. Knight does have flash, and he has ulti. He could look over the wall.
Yeah, there it is. Not going to be able to get the snares. Good knock up to come through from Carrier there, but he's going to tank up the tower for as long as he needs to, and now Carrier a sitting duck underneath this turret. The poison is going to connect. There's the permafrost, and Ruler gets hand-delivered. 5 members strong want to stop Shirley from getting towards this turret, but there are so many ultimates flying towards JDJ. 369 gonna have to flash immediately to get himself out of the way. The turret is going to fall, but the stun is just massive. Low health bars absolutely everywhere, as Kanavi's gonna be the one to take down Owner in the end. And it's 2 kills for JDJ. Gumayusi trying to kite back, and Faker has to rocket jump as well. Never really looked at it as Teleport is going to come forward. Okay, T1 gonna look for some action here as Owner throws down the ultimate. Zeus going to do the same thing, flashes forward to find the Ram. Ruler still gonna be alive though. He has the wild growth available, and now he's gonna start those shots. Zeus gonna be able to get himself out of there as the flash from Missing's gonna get him to relative safety. As in goes Carrier, they knock up 369. Miasma gonna try to be avoided by Faker, but immediately he's polymorphed and he's taken down. The knockups come through. Knight is going to be punished, and now it's Gumayusi that rips them to shreds. It's a quadra kill, and he gets denied by Owner on the Penta.
TP.
Yeah, he can just come immediately towards this one, and I don't think there's going to be much of an option. JDG, 4 of them are up and available. Mega Death Rocket is going to be blocked as Gumayusi trying to get those autos in. Can they keep it alive? Faker is going to turn up, and there it is. Game 2 goes to T1.
JDG as Kanavi is just going back to base, so will be T1 who is able to buck the trend. You know, they have the push on bot side.
Yeah, Hook going to connect there as well. Flame Chompers to layer that CC. Polymorph going to come through as he flashes over the wall, but Gumayusi follows him, gets the heal. Rocket not going to connect there, as now it's Gumayusi in trouble. It's just going to get eliminated as Knight turns up in the nick of time. Ruler's going to get kidnapped, though Faker picks up the kill, and T1 answers 1-for-1 with a Drake on top for T1. Still looking for an option to come on in here as the snip comes down from Zeus, but in goes Kanavi. Faker is going to go all out on top of him though, as he's just fighting this 1v1 isolated. He steals it away, and the Cassante is dead as well. Knockups everywhere. 369 doing everything that he wants in this moment, and Zeus finds the kill in the end, looks to try and get out. I have no idea how he survived. Trying to get some shellfish here in the river, but it is dangerous. Knight going to move in. The bear comes down. The Gwen just dashes out of the way, puts up the mist, but is it going to be enough as Zeus is going to get knocked up into the air? Not immune enough. And now Faker's going to come in, look to see what he can get done here as the flash forward. Hook is going to connect as well, as Kanavi will be taken down in trade.
There was multiple frontliners. This time, there's a lot more squishy members, so 5-pen passive.
Oh, Missing, not going to get hit by that one, but the ulti's going to be there. Nice. Mega Death Rocket is exactly that, and Gumayusi says, thank you so much, gets a bit excited while he farms up these minions. On to Kanavi as they're just having a battle 1v1 in this Baron pit. 369 wanting to escape. There's the knockback from Faker. Double knockup to come forward on the wombo combo. Will connect. The Kazak's going to go down. Carrier will follow Faker. Takes Missing out of the fight, but now it's Ruler he has to contend with. And Ruler should be able to land a couple of autos. Gets the double kill.
He might be in deep trouble.
Yeah, absolutely.
Speaking of deep trouble, this turret is in exactly that. Is now Kanavi off to the side, possibly going to get caught out. Avoids the zap, but like you say, Knight is looming off to the backside. The dredge line not going to connect. He throws down the bear, but it's not exactly onto the priority target, and the Flame Chompers are going to catch him. Knight will fall to the Super Mega Death Rocket, but Tibbers will get very, very mad. Can Ruler find this teamfight is the question, but he can't really get too many of these autos as Faker is dashing absolutely everywhere. Finds the knockback with the Q, and Gumayusi will take down Kanavi. There is 1 kill there for Missing, but Ruler sidestepping. He wants to, but it's going to be the shutdown, and Gumayusi will find it in the team fight.
Remember, there's no flash on Guma now, and Knight has his flash back, so...
Well, Hex Flash going to come forward. He finds Knight in the backline, gets the knockup onto Ruler, but Ruler is going to be safe for now. The Ram is going to come down. Kanavi gets into that backline as Gumayusi is just trying to kill him. He does manage to take him down, and it's a double for the Jinx. The Zap's going to make it a triple, and T1, they wipe them again, and is it just over? And it goes from teamfight victory to destroyed Nexus. 2 games in a row. Faker is going to execute himself to the turret, but he's not needed for the Nexus damage. And once again, this time about 30 seconds earlier, it's team fight and done.
Faker is clearly trying to shove mid. Kanavi's going to come through, and they're going to try to look for Faker.
Well, Faker could be in a little bit of trouble here as he does have the passive, puts it down onto Knight, but not going to have much more afterwards at level 1 as Faker is going to try and get over towards Owner. Into the brush they go as first blood goes to Knight, and Ona just needs to get over this wall. He's going to get stunned up, and it's a repeat of game number 1. No, it's not. Ona gets himself out of there.
Take down Owner, get him down on camps, although hold up.
All right, here's that engage that we were talking about before as Ayla's Knight looks to try and answer one back on Ona, but not this time. And it's 1-1.
And even without the Devour available from Carrier, there was no opportunity. It's 369.
Yeah, he is going to flash in. Doesn't manage to get the body slam onto both of them, but it's still going to be fine. The Jinx is taken down, and Carrier just going to vacate the area. This cast could be absolutely massive as the Drake is going down low. JDG biding their time. Kanavi gets himself in there. Huge ult to come through, and once again, they just eviscerate the Kindred. And Zeus is going to go down as well. It's a double for Kanavi as now Ruler taking matters into his own hands, but no. Just going to be going aggressive, but not going to be able to find the knock-up onto Missing. Ruler could be in trouble here as the Tongue Lash will connect. Zap going to come down as well. As Zeus is just barreling towards the turret. Ruler manages to flash to try and get out of the way, but it's not going to be enough. Gumayushi, he gets excited. Yeah, and it's actually Zeus thinking that he's unseen. Moves towards the back of this pit. 369 still not seen by them as Kanavi looks for it once again. This time, Lamb's Respite very, very early. The Devour comes through as well as Gumayushi is kept alive with that huge shield as well. But Ona once again falls down. Massive damage with the rocket. Guma gets excited yet again, but it's a huge bear that he has to deal with. And Carrier's now lumbering out. He's not going to be able to get that. Ruler. Chemtech Soul, not exactly the most high value, but a teleport is still going to come through. Could be another 5v5. Hook connects onto Ruler, and they get into the backline immediately. The Aphelios is taken down. How did they manage to find the angle? Missing's going to be taken down. It's a decent cast, but there is no follow-up damage anymore. And Kanavi, can he do it? Oh my god, JDG, what are they doing? How are they finding these moments? It's Gumayushi that falls down, and T1 are routed.
And by the end of it, even though they get Ruler, it costs them everything.
The turret is going to fall down, and now JDG with Tibbers in tow.
Yeah, and if T1 are going to play as 5, they've got to be so clean on their engage. They have to attack one side of the flank from JDG.
Well, there's the flash. Tibbers comes down yet again, but this time he manages to get off the Lamb's Respite. The charm is fantastic, though. They take down the Rakan, but there goes the Kindred as well. Double kill for Knight as now Carrier trying to save Gumayushi, and he does.
Knight has teleport as well.
And Kanavi, oh, he's going to find Gumayushi! He's going to have to go into his stopwatch, and now Zeus finds an ultimate, but these Nexus turrets are going down, and the Jinx is as well! This game, ladies and gentlemen, I think is just over in this moment. We're not going to get another team fight because JDG will deny it, and they will bring us to game number 5! It's Silver Scrapes again. This is what we do here. We bring 5 games of League of Legends as JDG looking to grab a few kills here towards the Nexus. Ona and Faker just lurking on their fountain, watching as things go on. Ona is going to be able to get that ult off, but it's not going to matter because this Nexus, after they get a couple of kills, will go down and JDG stay alive in the series. Right on the edge of the cast there, as you can see, Zeus now dealing with a bunch of minions and 369, losing out on that trade as Faker engaged upon once again. Permafrost is fantastic, and Knight steals away an ult he doesn't even need to use for first blood.
Where they got the team fight win, they go towards the Nexus. That was really close. Zoner's flashing the wall. They want this.
Yeah, Nature's Grasp going to come through. The flash has already come down, and in he goes with the Twisted Advance. Nowhere for 369 to go on this one. It could be in trouble. Nature's Grasp not going to find too much value, and now the re-engage is going to come forward. It's a huge knockback on a Gumayushi, who stays alive for so long. Not sure how that happened, but now it's Ruler that is just free-hitting. Zeus is massive in this fight. That's true. Faker somehow manages to curve the anchor, and it's a double kill now for Zeus, but the re-engage is gigantic. And with Ruler and his auto attacks, it's JDG that win the fight. Vision going to be available here as T1 look to move in. There's the hook. It's going to connect. They look to just take one out of the fight immediately. Moonlight Vigil is going to do that as Ruler standing in relative safety for now, but they're not getting too much back. It's a fantastic ulti from 369, but can they actually get anything? Another hook is going to come through, but 369 gets himself out. Faker in a bunch of trouble as Zeus trying to help him, and Ruler is going to get excited. They managed to take down the Drake, and Ona, can you get over the wall? He doesn't have his flash available for now, and I think he's just dead. T1 going to have to give them the tree. As Kanavi, he can get into this pit at any time. It's a 50-50 pretty truly as T1 are now looking to try and find the turn. The hook is going to connect onto the jungler as now Missing with the quickness, but he's just going to die. Zeus diving into that backline. Missing's going to go down, and Gumayushi is just gigantic. He goes golden, and now Kanavi is no damage to offer back. It's another team fight. The T1 win at 24.5 minutes. Why does this keep happening?
T1 are just pushing through. They're going to have to go back to the Baron. They can't get Kanavi. Heavily forcing here. 369 in trouble.
So much trouble as there's the depth charge. You got Polymorph not able to get himself out of the way. It's going to be an inner turret alongside a Gragas. T1 grabbed that one. Knight is teleported in though, gets a massive amount of knockups as the Glacial Prison comes down. Owner is just buying so much space though. What is that blast cone? Knocks everyone around and Owner is going to be taken out. Faker finds the hook. Ruler is now able to free hit though. Oh, that's 2 autos on Naguma and he's just out of there. Here at the Dragon, should be a 50-50 but missing. He's going to walk over that control. They know exactly where he is. Gets himself past. Soul is going to be denied here, but now Owner is in trouble. Down to 50% health. They dive on top of the Rakan. He's now trying to play safe, but it's Owner that falls down. Zaze gets into the backline though as Kanavi is out of this fight. Knight has to go golden. And now it's just protect the ruler for JDG.
T1 have 4 members here. Owner's respawning in 5.
Well, Hook is going to land here as Faker just says, we're going in. Moonlight Vigil is kind of massive, but Ruler's going to take down Faker. Zeus is huge, but he's dead. And it's a double kill for the Jinx. Zeus could be the difference maker, but JDG could just run down the front door. Okay, Zeus, can you make it happen? He's biding his time as now Ruler has to deal with him. Owner gets into the backline, but Ruler flashes. Oh my god, he gets excited and Gwen is not immune today. It's a double kill for Ruler and I don't know what the option is going to be here for T1.
They're going to TP back in. They're basing. They're going to use double TPs here. JDG are pushing for the win here.
At 35 minutes, I think they may have done it off the back of Ruler just keeping cool. He held the flash after the last team fight, and now they're going to break down the Nexus turrets, and JDG will be waiting to see whether they get a rematch in the final of MSI 2023.
And as T1 falls to the lower bracket, JDG